Hey, this is Carrie with Canary Quilts, and it's another edition of What's in the Box, where I open up my quilt-related mail and show you what I get. I'm part of Fat Quarter Shop's Sew Sampler Mystery Box. I'm part of Precuts Quilts and Craft Shop's Mystery Box. And then I have 2 subscriptions to open from Fat Quarter Shop. I believe it's So Colorful and the Mini Charm Pack. So, speaking of mini charm pack, I got caught up on some of my tumbling blocks. That's what I'm using my mini charm packs for. And it is a tumbling block where you don't have Y seams. You put 2 pieces together, but you put them in rows. And then they line up like this to make a tumbling block. So, I did a video on how I'm doing this. I will link that down below. I'll throw it up here right now if you want to take a look at it, how I'm doing it. I'm started to put them in rows. I've got to figure out how many I need in each row to make a king size quilt. So when I'm to the point of sewing these together, I will also put a video together showing you how I'm doing that. All right, let's see. Last year I got into a block of the month from Olive Grace Studios called Jay's Bouquet Quilt. I saw this at a quilt show in the Villages. This is what it looks like, and it's something I've never done before. I've never done hand embroidery like this. It was really scary to get started. I used a lot of YouTube videos to figure out how to do a lot of these stitches. It's taken me a year and a half to finally finish it, but I did finish it. So here's my 12 flowers, and I'm really proud of them. I did get better as I went along. I still had to look up stitches in the end. But anyway, I wanted to show you I got those done. I have 10 of my piece blocks done, so I need to do 2 more of these. But my mom came over yesterday and we knocked out 8 of these. I had 3 done, so we did 7 of them. I got all the fabrics cut, and we got 7 more blocks done. I've got 2 more to do, and I'll be putting this together. So I'll show you when it's put together, and I'm going to quilt this myself. But I wanted to show this off. I know a lot of you who have been watching my box openings knew about this, probably wondering what stage this was in. And there it is. All right, I'm in the Murder in Grease Mystery Quilt-along. That is a, you get a story each month, and then you get blocks to put together. It's similar to the Sleuth block of the month that I was in. This one takes place in Greece. It's a fun story to read. This month we got, I think these are called Greek keys, and I've got these put together. So she is accepting applications for the next mystery quilt-along October 31st. So if you want to check it out on October 31st, I'll have a link down below. You can go check it out and see if it's something you want to join. I think it's really fun. It's really fun to get a story and then put together blocks that relate to the story. So I wanted to let you know that I'm caught up on that, and that's my progress, and the next one's coming out soon. And then Spooky Box. I opened that up in my last box opening, the Spooky Box, and it came with the quilt, Witchy Manor quilt pattern, and it came with the candy corn triangle in a square template. And it did not take me a year this time to put it together. I got it put together. I ordered the finishing kit. It got me, that and some pins got me over $25, which got me this really cool needle minder. And it's really heavy, and it's got a really strong needle on it. So that also came with the Spooky Box if you ordered the finishing kit, or anything else over $25. One thing that I did was, right here at the top of the quilt, that top of that house, it's the only place we use the ruler. And I was like, you sent me a ruler, I'm going to use it. So instead of doing half square triangles in the bottom, I used the ruler and made 24 of those triangles. So I could use the ruler and see what it was like. And the ruler comes with a way to tell you how to cut it so that it fits in the different sizes there. So I got that done. Wanted to show that off. I'll show you that when it's quilted also. Anyway, I think that's it. think I'm done. So let's go down to my desk. We can open my boxes, see what's in here. Maybe a little surprise or something. Hit the subscribe button, notification bell if you're new here and you want to see this type of content. And we have a lot of other fun stuff going on. So let's head down to my desk. All right, I'm down at my desk. One thing about the Olive Grace Studios back here, the hand embroidery that I showed you, that block of the month is closed. I think she opened it up this spring and she might open it up next spring. So if you want to mark your calendars to check maybe next March to see if she's opened it up, and I'll have a link to her website down below. The other thing I want to show you is the Aurifil thread and block of the month that I get. I think it came in after my last box opening, so we got Tuscany Orange. I do have the orange in my machine that goes in between these two colors, but these are two of the threads and these are two of the blocks. This is a pattern put together by Night Quilter for Aurifil, and it's called Palazzo, and it's been a lot of fun to do. I look forward to this every month, and I was hoping I would have the next month by the time I did this video, but because of the hurricanes in Florida, we still are having a little bit of a shipping problem. So it does say weather is the reason it's not getting here right now. And it's going to be teal, so I'll show it off next month. All right. Let's start with the fluffiest one I've got here, the mini charm pack that I'm in each month. I showed you my tumbling blocks in the beginning. You can kind of see some of them right there. And I love making these. It's so much fun to see them, especially through the camera like that. It just looks so cool. And that's what I'm using my tumbling blocks for, and I'm making a king-size quilt for my bed. My mom has been helping me, so every once in a while we'll work together on this, but I do have quite a few blocks now, not enough for a king-size quilt yet, but I might be able to start figuring my rows out. So this month, lots and lots of fluff. Let's get the fluff off. Lots of fluff, and I'm wearing a black shirt. All right, we have Grand Haven by Minnick Simpson for Moda Fabrics. All these are from Moda Fabrics. Dainty Meadows by Heather Briggs of My So Quilty Life. Laguna Sunrise by Sherry and Chelsea, and Fiesta by Me and My Sister Designs. So I like to just kind of pull these out and flip them down for you. So you can kind of, ooh, pretty. Ooh, I like it. Fiesta. That's what it looks like. So this is the Fiesta fabric line by Me and My Sister Designs. Very bright and colorful. There you go. That'll be fun to put together in a tumbling block. This one is Laguna Sunrise by Sherry and Chelsea. Another colorful. I wonder if we'll get any of this in Sew Sampler. Sometimes I'll get mini charm packs, and one of them will be the fabrics that we get in Sew Sampler. All right, Grand Haven by Minnick and Simpson. This looks very traditional, vintage, patriotic in a way. Pretty blues and reds. Yeah, that'll make some nice contrast too in my tumbling blocks. I mean, it really is just as fun for me to separate these out into the light, darks, and mediums as it is to hang them up back there and see them when they're done. And then we have Dainty Meadows by Heather Briggs of My So Quilty Life. This is all lights, so what I might do is sometimes I'll set something like this aside and I'll get a charm pack that is mostly darks, and then I'll pair them up. Sometimes they're just too light to make a good tumbling block. Not that the fabric isn't gorgeous. That's not what I'm saying at all. It's beautiful. It's just a lot of light colors for my application. All right, those are my mini charms. and I can't wait to work with those for my quilt, and I will keep showing these blocks off as I make them, and I will keep you updated on how the quilt's going, and when I get ready to put my rows together, I will certainly show you how I'm going to do that. All right, let's set these aside. Let's see, I think this is my So Colorful. This has been here for a while. I think this came right after my last box opening. Ooh, look at the orange. September, yeah, this is September 2024 So Colorful Fat Quarter bundle. This comes with 15 fat quarters. I thought maybe I was getting lights, where I got a bunch of darks last year. I thought maybe I was going to get lights, but I don't think that's the case. I'll have to look at these oranges compared to last year's. The only problem with a light orange is it starts to turn peachy color. But anyway, you get 15 fat quarters. You get a picture of the fat quarter with the reorder code. If you want to order it, you can go directly to it by putting in these numbers at Fat Quarter Shop if you like one of the fabrics. So let's take a look at these fabrics. I love an orange. I love an orange. I am using these right now in Piece and Quilt, quilt-along, sampler quilt-along that I'm doing at Fat Quarter Shop. I am doing a little video series on their paper piecing kit that they sent. To do that, you don't have to paper piece that quilt, but they did have a kit and I bought it because I like to paper piece, so I am doing that little series to help other people who are working on it, who aren't as confident in their paper piecing skills maybe, or don't know how to figure out which one of the rolls or pads to pull out and use. But anyway, that's where I'm using my So Colorful right now. But I signed up for the new Murder Mystery quilt for next year. Like, I'm in this Murder in Grease, and she's got a new one coming up in 2025. So I think in 2025's quilt, I'll start using my So Colorful in that also. I'm going to have to decide if I want, I've been in this for a year. I have a lot of fabric, so I'm going to have to decide if I want to continue this for now and see where we go from there. I'll let you know. But I've really enjoyed this club. I think, like I've always said, Fat Quarter Shop does do a very good job of curating their kits. So if you want to get into a club, I've been very happy with every one of their clubs. The only reason I ever get out of it is because I've got too much fabric. I need to just step back a minute. So there you go. So Colorful Fat Quarter Club. All right. Next is Precuts Quilt Box. From Precuts Quilt and Craft Store. And for the last few months, Diana Bedell at Precuts Quilt Shop has been sending me the classic quilt box. She has two, classic and stash builder, and I ordered the stash builder. I actually pay for it and get it. But she's been nice enough to send me the classic to show to you, and I've been giving it away each month. So I have September's, which I opened in last month's video, and I'm going to do my giveaway now over on Facebook and Instagram. It is, it's a little easier and it's a little more private to notify the winner, and I can also post it there. Who won? It's a little harder to post here. Who won? So I'm going to go over to Facebook and Instagram, and I will have a link down below to not only my Facebook page, but to the actual post for the giveaway. So you can go directly to the post for the giveaway. Last month, we got some Christmas fabrics and a vacuum attachment so that you can clean out either your sewing area or your machine. And then a few other fabrics in there. So I'll have a link to last month's box opening if you want to take a look at it. I also have it laid out in the picture over there on my Facebook post if you want to check it out, and Instagram. So the rules and everything else are on my post if you want to check it out. So there you go. That's the giveaway for this. So let's see what we've got this month from Diana at Precuts Quilt Shop. And I've been in her stash builder now, I think for a couple years. And she does a lot of fabrics and designers I've never heard of. So it's been really interesting to open up my stash builder and see these fabrics. So looks like I've got 2 here. And this is Stash Builder. That's the one I order. So this would be, I think, the classic. Let me get this open. Yep, this is the classic. So, as long as she's sending me a classic box, I will be giving it away. So this box will be something I will give away next month. So you can plan on that at least for next month. As long as she sends them to me, I will give the classic box away. I buy the stash builder, but I'll give the classic away. And Diana, if you're watching, thank you so much. This is so cool that you send this. You let me show everybody what it looks like, and then I can make a person's day by giving it away. All right, so let's see what's in the classic. Oh. You get the project bag, which I must have 100 project bags, not from her, that I use. I used them before I even started in this club. Let's see what we got. All right, looks like we have Christmas again. So let's start with this. This is a magnetic 3x2 needle holder. Oh, that's really cool. And that is a MSRP of $8.99. So you can, it's really small. It's got a magnet in it, and you can put your needles or even some pins in there and clip it shut so that they don't end up in your toes. We have an Olfa 45 millimeter blade. Man, always use blades. That is a great thing to get. And it's a 45 millimeter. There's a 1 blade in here. And that is an MSRP of $10.50. We have our fabrics. Designer is Stephanie Slowinski of Fancy That Design House and Company. And collection, let's see if it says. It's a 21 fat eighth bundle, MSRP of $56. What it says about the collection is, while the fireplace inside is crackling with warmth, outside the snow falls on every branch, bough, and berry. Christmas carols and good tidings are the sounds of the season, and it truly is the most wonderful time of year. It's time to cozy up with the cheer and merriment and celebrate the season with prints inspired by the winter outdoors. A traditional holiday palette meets modern pops of color, and the panels in this collection are sure to make every spirit bright. I don't think we got a panel, but look at those colors. That's really pretty. It's May cheer and merriment. She wrote, "May cheer and merriment fill you with joy." So this is her fabric line. You know, some people don't like the teals. I like the teals in Christmas. It's just that extra pop of color that's a little bit different than the traditional. I also like the mint. I think the mint is really pretty. So yeah, really pretty fabrics. There you go. That is the fabrics, fat eighth fabrics, in this month's classic box. So that's those fat eighths, and that was a value of $56. Binding fabric is right here for the quilt, and it says a half, I'm assuming it's a half yard. It looks like a half yard of binding fabric. And then scrap brown fabric, which is $2 right here. That's just a little piece of scrap right there. So the quilt is, the way she does it is the quilt is available on her website. It's called Oh Christmas Tree. This is what it looks like, and here's variations of it. And there is a code on the back of this pamphlet that lets you get into her website. You put in your cart, you put the code in, and then you get the pattern for free. Then you can download it. Also, you do get the mystery block of the month if you want to check it out. So the pattern is $14. The block of the month's $5. I've covered everything else. That is a subscription value. What's in here is $118 value. That is including shipping. She does not charge extra for shipping. So the subscription price, that's hard to say, is $59.95. That's what I pay for my stash builder. That's what this classic one costs also. So there you go. I wanted to show off this classic before I give it away next month, and you can look forward to that. But you can head over to my Facebook page, I have a link down below, and get in for the giveaway for this Christmas fabric that we got last month from her. So it is Christmas time, even though it's just a few days to Halloween. All right, let's check out my stash builder. This is the one I buy from her. I am using Stash Builder in a quilt. It's in the Celebrate with Quilts by Lisa Alexander and Susan Aki that we're using for Peace and Quilt. It's called Peppermint. In their book, they use Christmas fabrics. I am not using Christmas fabrics. I am using fabrics from one of my stash builders that they sent me. So in this one, we got a rotary blade, also awesome. We've got some Mettler thread, we've got a pattern, and my fabrics. All right. So the Mettler thread is an MSRP of $5. I love getting this. This is all great stuff here. I love getting this. This is $10.50, just like in the other one. And we have it says this is fractured pattern, runner, throw, or queen. They tell you what you need for all of them. It's Doug, and I hope I say it right, Doug Leko, L-E-K-O, Antler Quilt Design did this quilt. So we would be getting, it looks like, a Doug Leko pattern, and I've gotten fractured. And that is a value of $13. You can also get into the block of the month, which I have been downloading. I haven't done them, but I have been downloading them, and the bag that we have right here. So I have, let's see, this is the designer Sweetwater is a family-run design company located in northeastern Colorado, and they design fabric for Moda. All right, so this is their Christmas fabric. It looks like. Let's take a look at the Christmas fabric. I don't know that I've ever gotten Christmas fabric. I don't think I have in my stash builder. So cute. It's called Red Barn Christmas is what it's called. Yeah, I like these colors too. I like the stash builder. Brightly shining. Oh, holy night. The stars are brightly shining. Oh, that's cool. I like a text fabric. Ooh, I like that red. There's some more. Little barns. Red and green barns. I think that's the first barns. Let's see. This text says white pine, Douglas fir. It's all the different types of Christmas trees you would probably get. Colorado blue spruce, Fraser fir, Virginia pine, balsam fir. Oh, that's really cool. All right, I like that fabric a lot. I need to do something Christmassy. I really, really do. I've been so busy with everything else I'm doing. I haven't even done a lot of Halloween stuff. I did my spooky box, which was fun. but I need to get into some Christmas stuff. All right, there's my stash builder. That's what that's all about. This is a subscription value of $116, and I pay $59.95 for this each month. And I don't pay extra for shipping, so it's really cool. So she charges me at the beginning of the month, and then a couple weeks later she sends it out, and then it sits here for about a week before I open it. So I would say that if you want to run out and sign up for this, you may not get this box that you're seeing because it's a little delayed in when I got it and when I'm showing you. All right. There is Stash Builder. I love it. I love opening these. And I love being able to give them away to you also. So here's the classic. I showed you that. That's what I'm giving away next month. And that's my Stash Builder, which I do buy. So let's get to the Fat Quarter Shop Sew Sampler. Let's see what's in here. All right. October 2024, Colorful Fall. And let's see what our fabric is. We always, oh, yep, Splendid Laguna Sunrise. I almost said surprise. Laguna Sunrise. That was one of the fabrics we got in our mini charm packs here. So we got a Fat Quarter bundle. Let me grab that and we'll take a look at it. This is by Sherry and Chelsea from Moda Fabrics. And it says, why settle for dull autumn hues when you can dazzle with the Laguna Sunrise fabric collection by Sherry and Chelsea from Moda Fabrics. Bursting with vivid colors and striking patterns, it's designed to energize your creative corner. With playful pinwheels and lovely florals among its offerings, this set of 6 fabric quarters lets you taste all the splendor. Oh, that's really pretty. I like it. I love the colors. I am a color person. And look at all the orange I've got sitting there too. Anyway, that's a value of $24.98. So that's our fabrics. We've got, what is this? It's this, if I can get it out. It's as big as the box. This is a Fat Quarter pop-up pattern with hardware by So Organized Design. Value of $14. And it says, say goodbye to a messy scrap bin and hello to style with the Fat Quarter pop-up pattern and hardware by So Organized Design. Select your favorite Fat Quarter, use the provided pattern and hardware, and create a stylish new home for your scraps that easily folds away. Oh. Well, that's dang interesting. Huh. Here's the hardware. This must be just the tag and some elastic. And it's one of these. Oh, I see what the elastic's for. You can just wrap it around and it folds down when you're not using it. Otherwise, it's just a pop-up bag to put by your machine. Well, that's pretty cool. Huh, I will show you that when I get it finished because I am definitely going to do that. That is really cool. All right, So Organized Design is who did that. Next, what is this? I'm getting things I don't know. So we have 6-pack of Fat Quarter mini bolts. Fat Quarter Shop exclusive. Value $6. Fat Quarter mini bolt fabric organizers by Paper Pieces is your new best friend. It's sturdy enough to tame your fabric chaos, yet small enough to cozy up on your bookshelf. Each mini bolt is a dream for fabric pieces under a yard. Just fold, tuck one end into the slot, and wrap away. Get ready to fall in love with organizing your fabric, one mini bolt at a time. Okay, watch the tutorial. Yeah, I could try it right now, but I will probably need to watch the tutorial. It looks like you can hang it too. Let's just give it a shot. See what happens. Oh yeah, look at that. And then you can put it up on your shelf like this, like a mini bolt, just like it says. I don't have a shelf, but maybe I need one. Well, that's really cool. Look at how that works. So I probably have enough to do all my fat quarters here. Well, that's cool. I didn't know that existed. Didn't know that existed. So it's always fun to open these and see these new things in here. The pattern is Splendid quilt pattern. It's always a $9.98 value. When it comes to this dazzling star-studded quilt, splendid is the only word that fits. The Splendid quilt design excels at highlighting lively colors and striking prints and a grand star motif. Use it alongside the Fat Quarter set included in this month's box, the limited finishing kits available at Fat Quarter shops. So here's what the finishing kit would have in it. Background and inner border, star points and corner points, and binding, cornerstones and binding. So it'd be, the red would be these corners. Half a yard of sashing around here, and then 1 1/8 yards of outer border. Oh, that's kind of cool. That's very pretty. Looks very springy. Sort of, well, kind of fallish, I guess. So that's really cool. That's a pretty pattern. And then we have Sticky Scissor Sheath. Sticky Scissor Sheath by Utah3D.com. What do we have here? Value of $5.48. Fat Quarter Shop got it here. First, the Sticky Scissor Sheath by Utah3D is your sewing sidekick. This pint-sized powerhouse keeps your thread scissors snug and secure right on your machine. Stick it with the adhesive backing in the perfect spot and voila! Your snips are always at your fingertips and never in the way. Say goodbye to lost scissors. So here's some small scissors right here that I got in my Cupid box from Fat Quarter Shop. So you just hang it on your machine. It's got a little sticky part right here. And then your scissors are always available to you. So that's pretty cool too. All right. I will give that a shot too. Another thing I didn't know existed. This is a box of fun stuff that I didn't know about. All right. The last box is, or the last thing is Peaceful Baskets. Block of the month that they send out each month. This is what this month's gonna look like. I've been using Kim Deal fabrics that I've had left over from Simple Whatnots. And this is my from last month block. My mom just helped me put this together yesterday too. So I am all caught up on this. Wanted to show off my last block. This is a lot of fun to do. And this is block 7, so we are well past halfway now, I guess. Not well past, but we are past halfway. So there you go. That is the Sew Sampler box. Let's see. You can get something free with a $50 order, and there is a quilt pattern, an optional quilt pattern that you can download if you don't want to do this one, I guess. So there you go. That's what you get in Sew Sampler if you're new here. I know a lot of you have been watching. I don't know if a lot of you get these or not, but sometimes they have a la carte Sew Sampler boxes. You can just check it out on their site. Like I've been seeing that the Spooky box is still available if you want to get it. So I think if they ever have extra of a certain box each month, they may sell it outright just as that box and not get into the subscription each month. But I love getting into the subscription. I love being in this subscription and seeing the new stuff that I get. I get a lot of stuff. Some things I don't use. A lot of it I do use that I don't even know about. So like I got this flatter a couple months ago and I love it. I went through the first bottle we got in Sew Sampler and I bought 2 more bottles. This I got in a Sew Sampler, this little knife, I love it. I got this in a Sew Sampler, that's sitting by my desk. So, I mean, everything else here, I do get in Sew Sampler and I do incorporate it into my sewing space. So, there you go. I have done some of their quilts. I like how their quilts are written. They're very nicely written, so there you go. Go check out, again, like I said, my Facebook or Instagram page. I've got links down below to both posts if you want to check it out and get into the drawing for this last month Precuts quilt box, classic box. And then stay tuned for next month for the classic I just opened today, and I'll be giving that away next month. And again, thank you, Diana, for sending this. I do appreciate it, and my viewers really appreciate it too. It's really fun to show off, and it's fun to give away. So there you go. I had fun opening all these things to show you. Let me know what you think. Again, check out the links for the giveaway and hit the subscribe button, notification bell to get notified of this content and other content I've got. And happy Halloween. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.